Here's something that I actually forgot to mention. So, I mentioned Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes before, right? Well, you know that one cutscene where Snake's reaction to Baker forgetting Meryl's codec code was... Well, there's another scene like that, but this time with defeating the High-N-D. Allow me to show you it really quick. Yep. That's how it went. Yeah, you wouldn't have thought that Snake would jump off a missile and, you know, kill the High-N-D that way. But that's how it happened in the Twin Snakes. Because who would have thought that, Kojima would actually reject the cutscenes for the Twin Snakes because they were too similar to the original? Well, that's what happens when Kojima rejects them and you're asked to go back and do them like The Matrix, because, you know, The Matrix was a really popular movie at the time and their style of combat was also really popular for the time. So, yeah, that's how it is. That's how it was. So, get used to it, because, that's basically the crazy version of Metal Gear Solid, if the series didn't make a whole lot of sense for you. Anyway, hello there, everybody, and welcome to part, 12. Yeah, 12 of Metal Gear Solid. So, yeah, we shot down a frickin' High-N-D, and, Liquid is presumed dead. And it's like I said, just because their leader is dead doesn't mean that their plans still aren't going to halt immediately. Because they're probably still going to launch that nuke. So that means we gotta stop them. So of course, I was just going back there to make sure that there was nothing else over there aside from those Fama's bullets. So yeah. I'm actually really hoping that I can actually at least get one ration, because I think... Because you're probably going to need at least one for what's up ahead. So I'm going to go back a little bit really quick so that hopefully I won't miss anything. Okay, so there's nothing over there. And thankfully the... Fama's bullets restore, or respawn, so, thank God. Just thank God. Alright, so, if there's nothing else, then I guess we can go over to the elevator and see what's up. You might want to get your gun out, by the way. You know, just saying. And also get ready for your... And also get your body armor ready as well. Okay, let's go.
Huh?
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Too late, Snake. Now die.
Jesus Christ! Otacon, get away from the screen, buddy. I'm dead. I am so dead because there's no rations about. Whoops! Oh, there's a ration right here. Well, there you go. There's a ration, and now that you defeated the High D, you can, do the thing in which you equip 5 at a time. Die, boys! Yeah, boys! So just shoot everywhere, and you might possibly be A-okay. Unless you run out of bullets, in which case, yeah. Ow. Okay. Thankfully, there's no invincibility frame, so you get to feel that damage. You feel it all! I only have SOCOMs now, so great! But thankfully, they have Fama's bullets, so sweet! Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you for the ration that I needed. Okay, now that we gotten out of that mess, we can actually move on. So there's finally some chaff grenades. Finally. And some more Famas bullets. And I actually really hope there's another ration aboard because I really could. Okay, good. Because, spoiler warning, you're probably going to need it for what's up ahead. And, just do it. And, I'm trying to look for the door. I want to know. Actually, I think it was right over here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it can be kind of hard to tell where it is, especially if you're not looking first per, son. If you're not looking first per, son. But, it's not that bad. It's like, hey. Okay. So, you get more sniper bullets. And some more SOCOMs. Some more FAMAs. And you're able to go outside.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf. No, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Yep, she is totally a good person, Otacon, which is why she tried to shoot Snake and kill him. Okay, so there are two ways to approach the Sniper Wolf rematch of the century. First is the very cheap way. And what do I mean by that? Nikita missiles. Yeah, Nikita missiles. This is actually a really cheap way to take out Sniper Wolf, is the fact that you have, Nikita missiles to guide you to wherever, Sniper Wolf is hiding, which she is hiding on the other side of, this area. The other side of the snowfield. And in the vein of Smash Brothers making the Nikita missiles obscenely broken, you can just try to approach her like this. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Or you can do it the very, simple way and just simply, use the sniper rifle once again. Because that's how it worked last time. Hello. See? That's the very, very easy way of doing that. Alright, so now for the real fight ahead. So, I'm gonna put on that, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put on the, I'm gonna go sniper mode. Now that I have the pill to use the thing on. So anyway, basically the same rules operate like it did last time. Just basically try to shoot at her, take the pill, so that you can, aim very carefully. That's basically how this worked last time, and that's how this is going to work this time. Except, of course, you have those options of being a cheap asshole and just, shooting at her with the Nikita missiles. Because, of course, that's what you want to do. That's how this works. That's how it all works, kids. Just, you can shoot at... You can shoot a sniper rifle as much as you want at anybody, and they won't die at all. That's how it works. And also, even though I am clearly aiming right at her, the game doesn't say it, doesn't register it as you get hitting her in the arm. I'm hitting her right in the arm, and it doesn't register. Because of course not. I will say, though, that this fight is definitely a lot easier because you have a lot more ground to cover with this. See, I'm shooting her in the head, and yeah, it doesn't work. What is this game? What is this game, man? But yeah, this is probably the easiest boss fight in the game, to be perfectly honest, other than Revolver Ocelot. Because you have so much ground to cover. Plus, you have the very cheap way of Nikita missiles that work, too. So, yeah. Pretty easy fight. But you'll see what makes this fight a little bit special for me right now! And that, kids, is how you do it. You either be a cheap asshole, or you be fair.
I waited for this moment. I am a sniper. I Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. truth. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Everything about that scene is perfect. Absolutely perfect. The atmosphere, the voice acting, the music, everything. Everything about that was about Sniper Wolf's death scene was absolutely brilliant. Really, really brilliant. And that's why I feel like Metal Gear Solid is special to a lot of people. It's because the voice acting is great. Really, really great, especially for its era. The atmosphere of, you know, the locations are perfect. Just nearly everything about that is just perfect. A near perfect experience. That's what Metal Gear Solid is to a lot of people. And it is for me too. I'm speaking as someone who has played Metal Gear Solid for the first time. And I've gotten through several of the games already. Like most of the series at this point. And just... you can see what's so great about this game all in one cutscene, which is brilliant. Very, very, very brilliant. Cool. But, yeah. Yeah, the Sniper Wolf thing is indeed a very sad thing. It is. Even like a couple of years later... Even a couple years later, it still gets to me a little bit. And that's also another thing about that, because the boss fights are just so brilliantly well done. Again, I love all these boss fights, but what I especially love are the death scenes. Because you get to understand their characters a lot more than they were live. I mean, they're already really great characters already. Like, you know, Psycho Mantis is really great. All because of the fact that he breaks the fourth wall, reads your memory card, and all that stuff in his boss fight is incredibly unique at the time. Sniper Wolf's was, a bit more basic in terms of concept, like a sniper boss fight or whatever. I don't think that's been done. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't really necessarily recall because, well, at the time I didn't really play any shooting games that required you to be, a really, really good sniper. The high and D boss fight was really, really cool because you get to fight a chopper with all that good, fun stuff that involves fighting a chopper, using the Stinger missiles and all that. But yeah, these boss fights just get better and better as the game goes on, and I really, really like that. I really, really love that about this game. Well, other than the voice performances, the graphics, the cinematics. And yeah, that's the one point where I say I will agree with everybody when I say that, hey, speaking as a gamer who has finally played this for the first time a couple of years back, this is very much a game that nearly everyone says is one of those games that is just their favorite because it's perfectly well done. Just absolutely perfectly well done. Now, definitely get everything that you see in this area because, well, they won't get an opportunity to respawn again. And actually, I also just missed something really, really important too. Because if you look around a little bit, like I'm trying to find a spot where it is. Because if you look around, you'll unlock a codec compensation that's actually really, really, really interesting. But at first, what does the Colonel have to say?
A sad story. We shouldn't have turned our backs on the Kurds after the Gulf War.
Listen, we're not responsible for her choices. Everyone decides their own fate, no matter where they were born. Words like fate, karma, it's just an excuse for giving up if you ask me.
I don't agree with you. Maybe if she hadn't been born on a battlefield, she might have had a happier, more fulfilling life. She might not have turned into a killer. As long as the strategy of nuclear deterrence continues, nuclear weapons may be reduced, but they will never be eliminated. If you think about it, nuclear reduction does not mean much without elimination as the ultimate goal. I used to work in the DIA. I figured the only way to achieve nuclear elimination was to work from the inside to convince them of the ineffectiveness of the deterrence theory.
Seems like you're pretty focused on that issue.
Victims of nuclear radiation are a sad thing to see, and I have seen a lot of it. I have seen more than enough of it. I was born and raised in Pripyat, Ukraine. I was 10 years old on that day, April 26, 1986.
You don't mean...
Yes, Chernobyl. That is the day that changed my life and thousands of other lives. I live just 3 kilometers north of there. 600,000 to 700,000 people were evacuated. Over 650,000 children suffered the effects of radiation poisoning. Between 1986 and 1993, 12,000 children died. My parents, and many others like them who helped in the cleanup, died a few years later from radiation sickness. We must rid this world of all nuclear weapons before they cause more misery, before they destroy the delicate environment that keeps us alive. I will not allow this pain and anxiety to pass on to yet another generation.
Huh? Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
Impossible. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that, or a message. To me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose.
Maybe. But I think it's more like I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
Sliced up more than an onion on an infomercial. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. After we just got that serious conversation with Nastasha and how her history went, and just like, oh my god. Oh my god. What an absolute shit show. Tonal shift, baby.
In China, they say, it's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Snake, promise me that you'll come back alive.
Don't worry, baby. I'll protect you. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. Alright, so I saved because... that is the point where you change discs. Metal Gear Solid has 2 discs. This was only disc 1. Now, of course, if you're playing on the PlayStation 3, this is where you need a DualShock 3 controller. If you want to switch discs, then you need to press the PS button in order to bring up this menu. Then, once the game tells you, you will be able to continue your gameplay. So, only when the game tells you, or any game that has more than 1 disc tells you to do it, you need to do it, because otherwise you may not be able to continue the game at all. So, with all that being said, this is it, y'all. This is it. We've reached the disc 2, and also, we're nearing the underground maintenance base. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. I'm going to save the game once again, because I think I do have everything, actually. And we're going to get some words of advice.
Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.